Uh, Janan, when this whole thing hit us, were you reacting? Were you responding? What were you doing?
You mean COVID?
Yeah. Brexit is over.
So Brexit's done. Um, yeah, so I think one of the, yeah, like looking back 6 months, like very much like Michael, it was one of those moments that I think entrepreneurs kind of like have to take a shot and take a breath and just think, wow, okay, what are we going to do to kind of survive this? Because I think it's so easy to be very negative about things, and I think if you are, it was the perfect excuse for any business to kind of like go. Um, so it's been really, really challenging, but I think at the same time, we took it as a time where we could review a lot of um, our strategies, review a lot of projects, and kind of just take stock. Um, so, for example, Michael talking about a new product, it was very similar for us in terms of um, being able to. It gave us the confidence to be able to say, okay, let's try something new. That something new happened to be face masks, face coverings. Um, so we we've always been a brand that has been in women's footwear. We've always done women's footwear. Okay, so from a foldable shoe, we've gone into ballerinas and loafers, and then gone into the trainers or sneakers, but it's always been women's footwear that we've been in. And I think it it kind of opened the doors of confidence for us to be able to say, okay, let's just give it a go. And the response was just phenomenal in terms of from customers looking for this specific product, but also very much pleased that Coca Rose were doing this, that they could then purchase it from Coca Rose. And of course, we teamed up with a charity, a young children's mental health charity, and so giving all the profits from our sales to the Honeypot Children's Charity. So it all kind of came out of the COVID situation. And I think, you need to look at things like that and take a positive spin on it. Um, but yeah, it was very, very hard. And I remember just thinking, oh my gosh, how are we going to get through this? But one of the earliest things that I was saying, like, to the guys here was, if people are going to be on furlough, people aren't going to be at work, people are going to be at home, they're going to be on their screens, they're going to be, bored, maybe a lot of the times, dare I say it. They're going to be on social media quite a bit. So for us, it was really important to review our social media and communication strategies. And when I say this, what I mean by this is not from a sell point of view, but from a more emotional support network point of view. So really, really early on, before it kind of like really hit the shelves or really hit everywhere, I remember having a chat with the team here, and we were talking about how we could reach out to our customers more. Sorry, how that fly caught in, I don't know. But it was about saying, right, how can we provide a platform for our customers to connect with each other emotionally? So we came up with a few different ideas. Like, one of the things was a blog topic about in your shoes. So it was about highlighting or like putting the spotlight on different customers and getting them to share what their feelings were going through this whole thing. And what was so interesting is that people were very open about their fears, their anxieties, because everyone was in the same boat. And so, from a communication point of view, we connected a lot more and a lot deeper with customers. We found that our open rates, for example, were almost double what they would normally be. And very early on, I took the decision to say, you know, our newsletters, our communication, it's going to be a lot more personal now. So, you know, I'm going to head that, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put myself on that. So it was very much like taking that and trying to connect more with our customers in that sense. And that's continued. So it's been really difficult, but at the same time, it's been really positive because we've been able to look at things in a different light. And again, you know, like Michael, take a different product and then actually do a product expansion. So, you know, you're offering a different type of product, which is also interesting because then you attract a different customer base as well. So, yeah, a lot of learnings out of the COVID months. And we're all still learning, but yeah, it's been really interesting.